Hi, TitleSearch.com again. If you are a foreclosure investor looking at foreclosure properties, this has been a very busy week for developments in that industry. There's a bunch of articles that came out about big-time hedge funds and investor companies buying up properties all over the place. So an excellent article in the Palm Beach Post about companies out of New York and even international buying up thousands of properties in Florida. The New York-based Blackstone Fund bought up tons of properties last year. Tricon Capital out of Canada bought tons of properties in Florida last year. In fact, the reporter for the Post noticed that over 5,000 properties in Florida last year were bought by large company and corporate investing firms, snapping up properties left and right. In fact, one company out of Malibu, California bought up 260 properties all by itself in Florida. We're seeing thousands of title searches coming across our desk for foreclosure properties. It seems like there is a huge combination of the banks and lenders releasing properties at good prices. At the same time, there's an interest in the foreclosure investing world. So how can an individual ride this wave? Well, an individual may have the same opportunity to make a return on investment as these large companies. In fact, there's ways of getting a higher return than a large company. An individual investor has a few advantages. First of all, you know the market. You may be able to cherry pick properties that have a higher rate of return because of the fact that maybe they're in a little bit better neighborhood, maybe even on the same street. They have a higher potential. You also have that local knowledge to look to see if there are some upgrades that could be made. Maybe every property on that street has a front porch. This one doesn't. You can bid a tiny bit more for that property than the bank. Get the foreclosed property, adjust the property either by putting on a porch or making some type of upgrade, and now it's worth a lot more than it would be worth otherwise. So local knowledge lets you cherry pick properties to have a higher rate of return than the banks, who just can't look at every property with the same depth as you can as an individual. You also know the market rents. There may be a property that it's closer to a bus line or closer to public transportation that has a higher rent potential than the others, even a couple blocks away, and that might give you a higher possibility for either flipping the property or for rent. Just be careful of hidden liabilities. You know that there may be liens or judgments on a property that might withstand the foreclosure, and other hidden liabilities that may be neighborhood based, such as location, such as the shape of the lot or what it backs up to. Again, these large hedge funds are buying properties. They're looking at the upside potential of this foreclosure market. So they're just buying everything that moves, a sharp angle, just loading up on everything. They can't buy them all. The individual investor can use their local knowledge to at least ride the wave and make the same return. At best, know the market better and maybe cherry pick some properties that have a higher profit potential.